All right, welcome back, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed the event throughout. We had a lot of great workshops, and if you couldn't attend them for any reason, that's perfectly fine. You can always watch it on our YouTube channel, and we'll put links on that. But without further ado, let's get started in terms of projects.
Yeah, so we've been receiving a lot of questions in the Slack, which is great about the healthcare or submission tracks. So we have two tracks right now. We have the healthcare issues track and the environmental issues track. The descriptions are listed as shown. So for the healthcare issues, pretty much just create a project or a report or a slideshow presentation that revolves around one of the many issues in healthcare all over the world. All it really takes is some basic research, and then you can go ahead create a question and then go ahead and create a project that solves that question or solves a problem related to that question. And as long as it fits underneath the healthcare field or just the medical field in general, then you will be eligible for submission and we will review your project. And similarly with environmental issues, you just have to develop a solution to solve an environmental situation. And there's a couple examples we gave, but obviously it's not limited to these, which include global warming, extinction, and recycling. So similarly, just create a quick question and create a project presentation report, which solves that.
And like we mentioned also, I think in the Slack, all the rules and submissions are on this doc. This doc should be located inside the info doc as well. Like there's links to all of that. But just for your convenience, we can put it, I'll put it in the chat right now. But basically all you really got to do is just follow the basic guidelines of producing a project that falls under either two of those categories. We don't have like a specific thing like a slideshow, video, or a document. So you can do anything as long as it falls under that category. And I'll post the link in the chat in just a sec.
And just building upon what Maher said, this link can also be found in the Google Classroom, so make sure that you can check that out over there as well. Again, Slack, stay active on our Slack. I'm pretty sure everyone here is pretty active on Slack, considering that you guys, or most of you guys have pulled up to almost, or if not all the events, which is great. Try to stay active on Slack because we'll have the Zoom link for our award showcase on there, as well as any other updates along the way, such as future workshops. So please stay active on Slack. And if not, you can join through a large email we sent a little bit earlier.
Yeah, and if you really enjoyed our event, we would really appreciate if you follow our Instagram account. We have grown a lot on Instagram. We've been able to like post a lot of updates, post like interesting facts and our blogs as well. So if you get the chance, definitely follow us on Instagram. I'll post that link inside the chat as well. But yeah, definitely check us out on there. And then we also have updates for our upcoming events. So it's a great way to stay updated with InfiniteSTEM.
Yeah, everything we've done in STEMathonX 2.0 has all been recorded. So if you go ahead and look at our YouTube channel, just simply type in InfiniteSTEM on your YouTube browser, and you will be able to access our videos. You can watch any of the AMA workshops, whether it's the ones for STEMathonX 2.0 or even our previous ones from STEMathonX, the original one. There's a lot of good content and a lot of good questions and answers in those videos, so we'd highly recommend you guys to check that out. We'd also recommend you guys to subscribe because we also have a couple other videos which aren't related to these events, but are also really good. Like we had a seminar not too long ago. So we'd recommend you guys check that out as well. And it has a lot of good resources attached, so you guys could take advantage of those.
And like we mentioned earlier, after the 2-week submission process, we're going to have an award ceremony to announce the winners and describe their projects real quick. So the award ceremony should be 2 weeks from now. So that's August 21st. It's going to be from 11 o'clock to 11:15 PST, and 11 to 11:15 is AM in the morning. And stay tuned for all this info. This is going to be on the Google Classroom. We'll email you the info and we'll put it in the Slack as well. And just for like the awards real quick, we're going to hand out certificates of participation to everyone who submits a project. And the winner of each track will receive a gift card of their choice, which will be a total value of $25.
So let's take a quick moment to rate the event if you have the opportunity. But before we do that, I received one more really good question in the chat regarding what's the deadline to submit. So that is also mentioned on the rules and submissions doc, but to make it easier for you guys, the deadline will be August 20th. So Friday, August 20th at 11:59 p.m. PST. That way we have, Mahir and I have the morning to assess all of your projects and have a pretty solid understanding of what's going to be present at the award showcase and hand out awards accordingly. So please try to get your projects in before August 20th. But if you guys want to wait till last minute, which is perfectly fine, we understand all of you guys might have school or other commitments to attend to, then August 20th, 11:59 p.m. is the last deadline to submit your project. So now just going back to over here, if you have the opportunity to, I'll put this link in the chat right now. Please go ahead and rate our event. There's a whole bunch of things you can do in this form, such as rating our event. If you'd like to, you could add a little quote or a little blurb and we can put it on our website with your name on it if you would like. That way other people from future events can know that this is something that is worth doing, or if there's something to improve upon, we can also improve upon that as well. So please feel free to go ahead and fill out that form. Give you guys quick 2 minutes to do that.
And also, I just want to mention all the links I put in the chat box. Those are all on our info doc as well, and on our Slack, so and our website. So in case you miss any of them, you can always check them out later.
Okay, I think that was enough time to complete the form. If you didn't complete the form, don't worry about it. You can complete it on your own time. But I think we should move on with this closing ceremony.
So yeah, that's about it for our time in the closing ceremony. If you guys have any questions, you can unmute right now or leave it in the chat. But other than that, that should be all the information you need to submit a project. Check out any of our other workshops or do anything else related for the next 2 weeks. And we hope to see you guys at the awards ceremony. Also, we can put the Google Classroom link as well in case you guys haven't joined that. But it should be in the rules and submissions doc.
Also, if you have the opportunity to, or you can, we'd highly appreciate it if you guys donate. A lot of our initiatives are based upon your guys' donations. That way we can hand out prizes or have even larger events in the future. So it would be great if you guys could get those donations in, if possible. And any amount works for us.
Yeah, I'll post a link to that in the chat box as well in case you're interested. And it's also on our website.
Yep.
But yeah,
I just
that's how we make prizes possible.
Oh, I just received a question in the chat. The project can be with coding too, right? Yeah, your project can be coded. That's perfectly fine, just as long as it solves one of the issues, whether it's a healthcare issue or an environmental issue, then that's perfectly fine too. So say you develop like a website or an application, that's completely fine. We will accept that as well. Okay, if there's no more questions and if everyone had the opportunity to at least check out the form and sign up for Google Classroom and everything else, obviously everything will also be on the info doc. Then we'll see you guys at the award showcase. All right, bye.
All right, see you everyone.